Yeah.
All right, what was we talking about before my rants about nothing? I'm sorry, you guys.
Your favorite dudes on
silly.
OnlyFans.
I'm silly mood now. We here. Buck will go crazy on OnlyMans.
Oh my.
OnlyMans is fucking hilarious.
OnlyMans.
All right, what else is important? Important.
Well, no, on the OnlyMans type shit. Yeah, Facebook is doing that now, where you have to pay to watch live shit.
You can pay to watch. You don't have
Yeah, you don't have to. But they have the option. I think Spotify, you can tip artists now. Tory Lanez is doing a YouTube tour. People are finding way to OnlyFans, not on OnlyFans.
I just want to go back to me telling Maul a few weeks ago that, well, whoever I was telling that, Tory Lanez has a real good team. I don't know who was asking me that. Tory Lanez has a really good team behind him.
No. You and I were talking about it, and I said I didn't know.
If you are just watching things, the way he strategically got the fuck up off of Instagram and now has secured a deal with YouTube for some live shit, no. He's got a good team.
And I'll tell you this
that was
much.
rather fast. It was quick.
And I think that quarantine radio thing will be much more enjoyable to watch on YouTube than it would on Instagram. So even better.
Why do you say that?
I think people like when they're watching these things. Like, you notice how Instagram changed IG Live to now be able to be put on your desktop. I think people spend so much time on live and they don't have access to their actual phones that it kind of gives them an incentive to get off to check their phone. Now if I'm on YouTube, granted, I could do the YouTube Premium shit and X out of it and still hear it. But at least if I have a computer or an iPad or something else, I can watch quarantine radio and be on my phone, and I can comment on it on social media while I'm watching it. So what a better way to spread it? It's hard to
YouTube is on all the smart TVs and Apple TVs and all that
yeah,
shit. It's beyond devices.
And it's much harder to spread content in real time when you're on an app that you can't get out of to talk about it.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I'm happy, he turned that into something profitable, but my only thing is I just don't want it to become something that's now watered down and it's not as enjoyable because, there's money behind it now, and things sometimes lose that feel when it's for a check now.
As opposed when it's not organic, is what you're saying.
Yeah, as opposed to you just doing it and bugging out, having fun with it.
See, but I'm not
it can
mad.
get a little watered down.
I'm not mad at that.
But I'm happy he got a bag for it, though, for sure.
You can't really prove true value amassing an audience on Instagram. It's just like you're doing something on the strength for Instagram.
You're doing something on the strength because it's the easiest way to build an audience because the audience is there for free.
The audience is there.
It's there for free.
It's built in, yeah.
It's a great place to build it. And YouTube, to some degree, is as well, but they just monetize it a bit different than Instagram does. But no, I think you can still, it's not like he's moving to a network and they're probably putting more production value into it, but I can't see Tory in the way he acts on that show that he would come in and be like, let's change everything. No, I think he's just doing it on a different platform where he's going to make some fucking money.
I wonder if he'll be able to do like the split screen thing.
I'm sure.
Like inviting girls to shake their ass.
I think so.
I'm sure.
Is that what this is going to be?
Well, he did that on the quarantine radio pretty regularly.
A small part of it.
Well, and on YouTube, at least they'll say, "Are you 18 years of age? We have mature content going on."
Yeah.
So I just think there are more options available to him to experiment on YouTube.
And when you make a deal, platforms will play ball with you because they're now in business with you. When I go on live with IG, I'm not technically in business with someone specifically. Of course, they're owning my content because I hit agree on the shit. But even with Tory, with 300,000 people he would have on that, he wasn't talking to Instagram directly like, yo, this is what I'm going to have, or I'm going to have this type of content. Don't block my shit. They blocked it. Well, with YouTube, I can be like, yo, this is how it's going to go. Don't shut my shit down. If you guys agree with it, cool, let's move.
Well, back to Instagram blocking Tory. I was going to say before you said that, I get right to the question I always ask when it comes to a few of these companies. When it comes to Facebook, are they known for spending money with us? And when I say us, I mean our culture, hip hop people. I'm unfamiliar because I don't use Facebook. I know they have the Red Table Talk deal with Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't know what other shows they have there, like exclusive deals with people, but I don't know them to have a whole bunch of deals with us.
No. Not that I'm aware.
So you go over to YouTube, and I'm sure they made Tory feel right at home.
Yeah,
I'm sure they're eager to get in deals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
And allow
Tory,
people to do things the way they want to do. I think kind of YouTube since 2008, whenever it started to catch some actual traction, is the whole purpose of YouTube is to let the user do what they want to do.
But I saw that Instagram.
It's user driven content with restrictions, but not the way these other apps kind of give it up.
I thought I read somewhere or was talking to somebody, I don't know. Maybe this is just word vomit at this point. Did you guys hear anything about Instagram allowing the Insta Lives to stay longer than 24 hours?
No, I didn't hear that.
Mm-mm.
They should, though.
Oh,
like in your story?
In case I heard that from like a privileged place.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Did
that.
Banks-
But they
Banks
should, because
texted you?
No, but
these-
Banks did just hit me about Mega Monopoly and thanked me for putting them on to Mega Monopoly.
Oh, okay. That's the
all
it's the
these
better Monopoly.
all these battles should be somewhere where you can watch them for more than the day.
Yeah, they on the Versus thing, right?
And that's what I don't get. Anywhere that Swiss and Timberland were to lead people, I think people would go.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, we had this conversation 2 episodes ago when Parks and I were saying that I think it's time to hang up Instagram on this Versus shit. That was our number one point.
Well, I know, but it's a lazy point because we don't know.
No, it wasn't. I think we brought up some places that you could do it and why you should leave there. I don't think it was lazy at all.
What were the places you named?
Just off rip, Twitch just having a better audio and video experience. A place you can monetize it. A place you could just put a single link to go to. We weren't.
I've been saying YouTube.
YouTube as well.
YouTube.
We're not complaining without a solution, but I do think it's time for how we listen and consume these types of things. They're too important to hear this shitty.
I know. I just think that's time consuming.
This is a $1 million business. This Versus thing, potentially billions. So no, it's not that. Like
it's not time consuming.
No, we need to put the time into it.
Yeah, no, I agree there.
Yeah, I don't think that it's the most technical thing to set up. I'm pretty sure you can actually stream right from your phone on YouTube, the same way you can with Instagram.
We can figure these things out.
Y'all are talking from the creative side of just other platforms that would be better equipped to handle this. I'm saying the type of deal that they would need to do, it would probably take a little time.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure,
Yeah,
but I think
they could just pop up somewhere and do it.
Yeah,
No. I agree, but I think to add more value to whatever deal you're going to do, yeah, let's try it somewhere else in the meantime, or let's try it. You know, it's much easier to find someone that's computer savvy to do something on our own.
See, that's how I know Facebook and Instagram is not for us. Like, how do you not have some type of plug-in adapter something? Honestly,
kind of back to Parks and I's point on Versus as a whole. I think it's time. I think it served its purpose, then some, on Instagram.
The brand is built.
It's over. We have the audience. The audience is there.
Whatever audio setup that D Nice has, everybody needs that.
Yeah,
I would love to know what D Nice is doing.
A lot of that has to do with it just being one person on IG Live. It sounds amazing when you're just by yourself.
Yeah.
When it's 2 people, it's much, much different.
Yeah, once you get 500,000 people or whatever in there, and it's 2 people, the compression ratios start going crazy or whatever. So
Oh shit, Parks in his bag. Whenever you use compression ratio in the same sentence.
Compression ratio.
Listen,
Now the compression ratios is like really important though.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now Instagram starts squashing it because some people shit, like Preem shit, for instance, was perfectly clear, but then it started getting crazy. He didn't change nothing.
Yeah.
Once there was 200,000 people in there, it started sounding messy.
And then once ice cream rang off, it got a little different in the room.
Oh man. All right, all you guys and gals.